Hello everyone, this is Jamie Lim. Welcome to join my HUURAY in March 2022. If you like my sharing, to click into the subscribe button and click the bell icon when there is a new video upload. Hello guys, how are you doing? Is anyone can hear my voice loud and clear? Give me a 1 in the chat room. Hello, nice to see you guys here. Okay, let me pull up the, where is it? Everyone can hear my voice loud and clear? Right. Okay, thank you for tuning in for this HUURAY in March 2022. Well, how's your previous month? How do you feeling? How do you experience so far? Actually, I didn't expect that the energy is quite intense as what I have been doing the outlook in the previous month, which means that last month. Well, what about this month? Here, all right. Good afternoon from Egypt. Wow, thank you for tuning in. Right, first of all, let me to introduce myself. My name is Jamie Lim. So this is the one that I'm going to present for the HUURAY in March 2022. Okay, for the Facebook friend here, if you don't want to miss out anything, and normally for the whole section, I will be conducting the Zoom here. So click into the link there for the registrations, because for today, I will be share out about how was the outlook in the March in 2022, and also how are we able to tap into the energy, right? And of course, we'll have some goodies for you guys. Okay, remember, click into the link there, okay, to sign up. So for the Zoom friend here, stay tuned. Let me share back my screen. If you can see my share screen, please type me a 2. All right, okay, you guys can see my share screen, yeah, right. Okay, today we're going to talk about the HUURAY in 2022, and let me to introduce myself that I do have these 3 platforms for the Facebook and the TikTok and the YouTube. Normally, I share out all the Chinese metaphysics related the applications regarding the Bazi, the Fengshui, and the Qimen Dunjia, and also the date selection and so on. So with whatever that I'm posting, basically it's a more to like the information for you, and also you can be directly to apply on this. Of course, you need to know, actually, I always say that you need to know the objective, what you would like to achieve. Well, new year, new month. And right now is today, it's the first day of March, you know. How many guys you know that this month, start from today, is the Water Rabbit Day? How many of you aware about this? Type me a 3. Kui Mao, which is a Kui Mao Day, Kui Mao month. Because in Chinese metaphysics, there will have 12 animal to represent for the each month. So and also that there will have the representative that the element itself will have the yin and yang. So that's why that for this month, we will have the rabbit month, water rabbit. So with this, the normally that I share out all this kind of information, you can directly to apply it based on the what is the purpose and what is the objective you would like to achieve. At the same time, that is Chinese metaphysics is not the you need to with whatever that I have been shared out. Is no need to buy any item or buy any things that are to put into your house or wear on your like your accessory. No need. So it just what you want, and then you do the related actions. Okay, got it? So if you not yet click into the platform here, right? So you will see that there will have a 3 link that feel free to join in. All right, actually I just started some of the platform, okay? It will be very great that it will be show up with the different things. At the same time, I do the consult as well, do the coaching as well. So the consult, it can be you wanted to know that how was your overlook in 2022, what is the benefit, what is the objective, what is the opportunity come to you, because everyone have a different kind of the energy. So even though you have the same animal, example in Chinese metaphysics, in the olden day, right, our grandparents always say that, you're born in the, let's say, the tiger year, so this year you are clash and so on. Does it mean that all the same age of the people that as like you also facing the same? No, right? Because we have to read entire the whole thing, not only the 八字. I do the consult with the Chimen Dunja, the Feng Shui, the Chimen Feng Shui, the selection and so on, right? If you're interested, PM me. Okay, there will be have a PM in my Facebook there. Okay, click on that. Well, now let's start. This one, panoramic view for the March in 2022. How we notice that and how we able to see the entire the whole view, how we benefit from that. But before that, we need to know what is the overview and the outlook in March, right? So in March, what we know that this is starting from the today, the energy is starting from today until 4th April. So the entire, the whole thing that at least you aware it and what is going on, and you can see that with your current, with your, whatever the project or whatever that you plan, is it in align or not, or you need to do something to replan it, something or not, okay? So from here, as what you can see, an apple a day. Okay, so this will be the one of the key concern for this month. Okay, and why? It because of the energy, the entire the energy. It will be, if let's say some of you have a experience that you have a stomach unwell, or you're having a gastric, or having the IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, or your stomach normally not easily to get digestion, all this sort of a thing might be as a key the aspect that you might be need to be more extra take care, okay? Or you try to eat more those related the vegetable or the fruits and so on, or do some more exercise. Somehow will be have a this kind of the sign, and also will be like the stomach will be more like the acid, like sometimes you feel like oh nowhere have a this kind of feeling. And also what else that might be need to aware of about the health, such as the kidney, liver, or the skin. If let's say someone that you know, or you have a sensitive skin, or like easily get the skin is easily get inflammation, maybe because of the you think that is a weather or so on, right? But actually it's because of the energy is mixture. That's why that you have this probably you have this kind of symptom. Well, if you're doing this kind of doing the skincare product, this will be one of your opportunity also. Maybe that you can look back your those product, whether do you have this kind of the for the sensitive skincare for the customer or not. Maybe you can plan something the extra the package for this group during this month. Okay, just the idea. Or maybe you're doing the wellness and so on, right? You might be to take care that, okay, what kind of the things this month people prone to have this kind of health things, right? At the same time, we also need to aware about that. Then you can be replan your business, your project, and so on. And also the nerve, limbs, hand, feet easily get injured. Okay, so if let's say you're doing your housework, or you're doing the all the while you do the exercise, especially do the weight lifting, all these sort of things, right? Just need to be more extra careful. Or when you carry the heavy thing, very heavy thing, and normally we like to just bend down like that, right? Bend down like that and carry stuff. But this month, try to be more careful. Bend down your knee first, then only pick up the stuff. This is one of the aspect that we might be need to look into and be careful about this. What if your family member have this kind of tendency or have this kind of a precondition, need to be more extra careful for that. All right, cool. Now moving on, we talk about this. Show me the money. This is one of the aspects that everyone is much more concerned, right? Because beside the health, we also need to know about the how was the money and the financial, how was it going on in this month. Well, you will see that, and probably right now you have this kind of such a feeling. You have this kind of feeling, or maybe people that surrounding with you, they have such a thought and thinking that they really want to start the second income stream. Have you heard like that before? Especially that over the last month you feel like something, and then people will be have a discount mood, like people will always is working as a one main stream income, right? Right now they suddenly they have a discount of urge, they wanted to have an extra income, suddenly have the discount, the urge to earn extra income. So because of that, because they wanted to approach the wealth, because they know that might be have some challenging the financial happening, especially right now, the global economy and currently the world happenings, the news right now is very big news now, right? So it's like one wave is not yet end, the other wave is coming out already, and it might be cost the much more the inflation, and also might be cost the economy, what is happening for the next, how long it can be whole, or whether or not your current investment, whether when is the right time for you to let go, or when is the right time for you to buy in, all these sort of things. So people will be thinking that right now, some of you might be see that there will be have a wealth opportunity because it's looking great, and the newspaper or the e-newspaper also mentioned that certain things is very good to buy. But have you do your own homework or not? Have you do your own research or not? This is one of the key things that you need to do your homework if really you want to do your own investment. So investment majority, there will be have a two type. That will be the long term and the short term. This year, you will see that a lot of people want to invest in the short term, meaning that those investment is not solid, not tangible. It's only for virtual, which is the one that are like the cryptocurrency, all these sort of things. But when you see the people earning the money, at the same time, do you see the past few days, those are cryptocurrency, how's the index, right? So in this month, the wealth opportunity will be look very great for you, but they will be have a potential loss. You need to do your own study, own homework, okay? And because if you're not aware about this, after you go into this kind of investment, it prone to have this kind of the side that encounter some issue that you need to follow up, or you need to have some settlement, some things, have some glitch in the middle of the transaction and so on. Okay, so if you plan to go to buy some of your investment, might be need to aware about this point. Okay, at the same time, people also tend to look for those high risk investment shortcut, or suddenly they feel like, they want to have a discount of gambling thought, and want to get the extra money in the short term way, because they don't want to have like they wish the dumb luck is keep on coming. But if you look back, how many of you people have a discount the dumb luck? If those richest people, they already have a discount the dumb luck, isn't that they no need to work so hard? All right, unless you have a certain of the element in this year, they will be have a potential for you in certain of the luck. Okay, this will be much more detailed already. This one will be covering the personal consulting. But what I'm trying to say is, overall, the wealth opportunity is need to be more aware when you wanted to do some investment, do some own homework. Don't say that people get the money already, oh, you also follow, because it's very dangerous. It could be potential having some losses. Could be the process or policy in the middle there, some changes already. So suddenly, like, out of nowhere that you have to pay the extra unnecessary thing, or you could be some sort of the things that you need to be submit even more of the required the documentation, which is that in the short period of time you might be not able to capture or get all this kind of document. Okay, so you might be lost the chance. All this sort of a thing have to be considered. Okay, so bear in mind that people will be tend to want to get more money, and they will be go to the high risk investment. So unless that you feel very okay that with this kind of the amount of the money that I'm going to invest, with the example like the 100K, no problem for that. I invest already, I still can sleep. Even though lost already, I still can sleep. If you have this kind of mindset, you feel very okay, provided you already done your own homework, then it's all right. Unless if like this kind of high risk investment is really that your own living, you might be need to be reconsidered and do more extra the back end homework, or look for the financial advisor. Got it? So far, okay? If you guys that have any question, you still can feel free to type into the chat room here. Okay. Now, next things that I'm going to share about is this. Work your figure to the bone. Yes, I know that currently in the work environment, included in business, everyone work very, very, very hard. And they're trying to work extra smart, but at the same time, they also put a lot of the effort into their work, regardless that you are as your employee or you are the boss. A lot of the things that you need to take care and be considered. What about this month, the energy? Whoever that you collaborate with, including your client or your stakeholder, or in your current your staff, or within your peer, people tend to be more skeptical. Example, like when the moment you say one word, people have a lot of the filtering whether the words that you say out, is it true or not, yes or no, and also that whether are you telling have any back end hidden message or not. People will be tend to have this kind of the skeptical mindset, or sometimes people call it as a scarcity. So meaning that in the work environment or in the business, it's very important that to have a built-in with the trust. But with the current energy in this month, it could be have a discount. The people will be not easily trust. People, they only want to take care of their own rice bowl. That's why that in my previous week, I mentioned that people only play politics if, let's say, you are in the current your career wise. People only want to fight for their job. If let's say the company is having a retrenchment, okay, you will see that a lot of this kind of symptoms happen, or especially that you will see that a lot of the collaborations happening, or in the middle of the discussion is like nearly to the end to discuss and to finalize how was the current the resources to the end, and do all these kind of things, right? It will be, people will be not able to accept each other's the view. They're only concerned about their own self, me. Whenever the other party trying to tell you something, you only focus your own self. Tendency like this month, the energy will be like that. So sometimes that you will feel like very frustrated, or maybe it's not the colleague, maybe it's our family member, when sometimes you're too tired already, or sometimes you feel like you want to share with someone that you close one to make to express out your own feeling, but you found that people don't understand because they only care about their own emotions, right? So with this month, what you need to do is later I will share about how to tap in. Right now it's more to share about the how was the overview, the outlook in this. If let's say if your current the environment, everyone is very sincerely and everyone is have a strong team, this very strong tighten the team spirit, it will be very, very great, because it's very, very hard to have this kind of strong build the bonding to appreciate that. Else it will be create like this kind of the unnecessary the misunderstanding, and then people, when you're trying to explain something to the customer or to your boss don't really listen. Boss only want you to fix something, because boss also scared, also skeptical, also cautious. They don't want to have a fall into the lost their job. Earlier on the previous, actually the point that I bring out is inherit. It cannot be just a one point, it's like all the energy, it will be laid into this entire the whole thing for the March. So that if you know about this, then just like to be explain it a bit more and be more patient. Later on I will share more about this, and how we make use on this month energy. Okay, now moving on. Some of you guys are from the Facebook here. When you are watching, okay, there will be have a link there. So to register into the Zoom, because the whole section will be conducted into the Zoom, and then I will share out all the information here, because from the Zoom here, from the Facebook here, that will be the somewhere after that I will be to stop streaming, and I see you guys in the Zoom. Right, now moving on, we talk about this. Mind your inner self. A lot of the time, we just focus on the external, those material world, material wealth, money, material to having the nice car driving, have a proper the nice dressing or the nice attire, looking great for yourself, all these sort of things. Yes, this will be the one of your pursuit on that you wanted to have a better life, increase your lifestyle quality. But at the same time, have you ever focused on your self-improvement, your growth, nourish your own self? Because our emotion, our physical body is very important. Sometimes, if let's say, example, your emotion and physically is like a bit drained, and then you have not much to have this kind of energetic wanted to do some things. Next day you go to work, have you happy or not? And every day you just work as like a robot. Have you nourished your inner flower, your inner tree, make your tree grow much more bigger and nicer? This is one of the key that we need to grow into ourselves. We need to nourish ourselves. This will be the one of the topic that in this month we might be need to be mind our inner self. Because sometimes you work very in the daily basis. Sometimes you have to force to work the longer hour. Weekend also have to work less resting time. Your temper also not so good because you not enough sleep, and then you didn't have a proper food to eat. No time to go to grocery to buy stuff, right? And sometimes you're also frustrated due to the relationship with the other people, that colleague not understand, boss don't understand, and give you the crazy timeline, or your client complaining things, all these sort of things. In the long run, do you think that your health, your emotion are healthy or not? While you are pursuing on your material wealth. No, right? Sometimes you have to ask back yourself what you truly want, or you need to fine-tune in a balanced way. Fine-tune your mind, your body, and your soul, your physical body, which means that it's all three, is in line. So people this month, people will tend to be look into their own inward. They are more to understand, to more take care about their own well-being. Some people might tend to be more spiritual, or maybe some of you already in the spiritual path, or sort of like to have a practice. You might have this kind of the awaken even more, or some sort of like the enlightenment. Spiritual is not like go to the temple, or go to the church, or go to the somewhere. No. What I mean is it's more to focus on your own well-being, your self-improvement. Example, how many of you aware every time you wake up, first thing that what you are appreciate in the new day? First breath. With your first breath, when you are consciously feel that, have you appreciate your lungs is still function very well? You are more concerned about aware of the things that surrounding you instead of like this those material wealth chasing. You are more to aware and self-conscious about your own well-being. Be more appreciate that what you have, because at the same time, when the moment, every second, every minute, every millisecond, we breathe based on our own pace. In the hospital, someone is fighting for the breath. How appreciate we have now? Do you appreciate that? Have you said thank you to your lungs? Function very well? Or looking the sunlight. Sunlight is like everyone can use it, but how many of you will have really appreciate the sunlight? Really will give you the healthy body. Some people will say, very hot. I need umbrella. I need to wear something to cover up because the skin not nice. I need to put the UV something like that on this. But if you really get the sunlight, is one of the very, very important natural things in the current moment, especially in terms of the health. Even though you take the sun bath for the 5 or 10 minutes, it's good enough. All these sort of things, tiny thing, or very, very simple thing. When you're brushing your teeth in front of the mirror, have you talked to the image in front of you? Have you tell that how great you are? How do you feel that when you look at this person, or you just brush teeth, never look? All these sort of things, because it's very tiny and it's not significant, but actually every single thing is very important to nourish, to look back our own self, our own well-being, our own our mind, body, and entire the whole things, it's very important. Well, for all of you here, maybe before you sleep, maybe you can ask yourself, what is your feeling today before you sleep? Well, you will say that, today I'm very busy. Today I have a rushing for something. Today I just do nothing. Or today I need to cook something for the kids or something like that. Look back yourself. What do you grateful for today? Even those tiny, small little thing, what do you feel great for today? Small little thing. Say thank you to yourself. If you practice this long enough, your emotion will be much more calmer, have more peaceful. Yep. Do you agree? If you agree, type me a double 3. When we are complaining, we might be not enough money, and then we are worried and stressed somewhere, some things like that, right? Do you know that the other side of the country, people are fighting for their survival, for each day, because they can They can be anytime say goodbye to this earth while they are sleeping. So while you are worried something, try to think bigger view, bigger scope. Isn't that your problem is much more smaller compared with the current that other people are facing now? Do you feel how much lucky you are now? Have a nice shaded place, have a food to eat, all these sort of things. It's a part of the mind, your inner self. Be grateful. Okay, other than that, they will be this month the energy will be for your house or some property. It tend to have a fire hazard or fire related incidents happen. So if let's say your car, your vehicle, things, right, you might be need to do your regular the car service and so on. Okay, this will be one of the advice that I would give. And what else? This will be the summary. Expect the unexpected things may happen during this month, meaning that it's a 5th March until 4th April. There will be have a 3 important things that you might be need to know and what you can do. These 3 things are, I'm not yet touched how to make use on those energy. Right now is I just say 3 important things. Focus to self-improvement. Improve your own skill, your knowledge. Okay, it will never be late. The second one is take care your well-being, meaning that your health also, your inner self also, your emotion also is very, very important. If let's say sometimes you might be very frustrated due to something, someone is make you upset, just walk around or do some simple exercise or just breathe in and breathe out. That's all. The third one would be have your backup plan, meaning that contingency plan. With whatever that you are pursuing on, make sure that you have a backup. Or when you do the very important this kind of email sending, do have the backup email. Or when you do the project, when you do your project, your work need to have a backup. Store into the somewhere or store into your office, the database or your hard disk and so on. Do more backup. Or when you submit, very important to the government officer, all these sort of things. The keyword is backup. Okay, right. For the Facebook friend here, okay, click into the Zoom link there and I see you there. Right, see you in the Zoom. Okay, now I see the Zoom friend here. So far, so good for the Zoom friend here. Are you guys okay with my sharing or you have some question? Okay, if not, I move on this month. This month, the entire whole energy. Right now, we already go through what is the happening, the overview. Now, this is the one that what we can do during this month. Okay, so you might be from here, you will see that in the southeast here, what you can do, they will be have a 3 things. Meaning that for the career, business, and novel. What is that? Okay, I mute already. So for the southeast, what you can do during this month? What is the career, business, and nobleman? Oh, how to do? Okay, the thing is, if let's say you have any the collaborations or any the work, or you plan to have a partnership, like so-called as your second income stream, all these sort of things, all these sort of the collaboration in terms of your own side gig, your business expansion, or you want to get the extra resources to share the resources with the other people and so on. This is the sector that you can do. Meaning that computer, phone, yourself, put into yourself and then add the Southeast sector. Okay. So whether or not I want to facing the which direction, no need. Just use the sector itself, Southeast sector, which means that there will be when you want to do this kind of collaboration with the other people, or when your current project, you might be need to liaise with a different department or liaise with the different group of the people from a different country. Because of your work, you need to get some things, the information, or having this kind of meeting, all these sort of things. Southeast sector can use. So regardless that you are employee or you are the business person, this Southeast can use. What else the Southeast can do for you? If let's say that you plan to do some sort of the investment, okay, you plan to do some sort of the investment, well, Southeast sector also can be considered to using it. What you need to do is discuss or having some self-study or own research with all sort of your target, that what you would like to buy, your investment. Use this Southeast sector. Or you want to get some of the advice from your financial stakeholder, for the advisor or the consultant, their view to understand that whether or not currently this month is it good or not, because due to the whole global economy and the current political the global things, that which one I should buy or much more safety. Then all these sort of things, right, you can do research, studying, self-studying for your current target, that what you would like to invest, and also having a discussion with a financial stock advisor. Sometimes that you feel like to have for this kind of financial stock advisor is a bit like hassle, and then you prefer do your own. Well, nothing wrong, you still can do. If you encounter some sort of like to need the extra advice, then Southeast sector is one of which is the one that I mentioned, the nobleman. The nobleman will give you some proper advice, to give you some sort of like the insight, tend to be much more helpful and support you or bring you the necessary information. They might be not give you the full set of the information, but the words or this nobleman will give you sort of like the hints like that, or the keyword, and then you can do your own research and so on. This is the Southeast sector. If let's say that this month your actions that have related about this, then you can consider this Southeast. What else? If you are the marketing, or you are doing the advertising business, or even though you are as your employee, it's all right, because Southeast also will have a discount the tendency when you're facing some work issue, that you can get the nobleman help. This will be much more benefit. Does not mean that the rest of you, if let's say that you are not doing the marketing or you're not doing the advertising, I cannot use. No need. You still can use. What I mean that if let's say you are doing the marketing and the advertising, is much more benefit. Got it? Yes. Investment, study, research, all these things, Southeast, yeah. Now, moving on, next thing, what we can use is east side. East. This is the personal growth. So the whole thing, if let's say this month or someone that they are thinking that, I want to do some personal growth in terms of personal progression or personal knowledge, or have a better certain of the skill set improve, because maybe like example, like currently you're working in your current job right now, company that have a new direction already, they have some sort of like a new thing, but you know that you did not have this experience, you did not have this knowledge. Why not you consider using each sector? Or maybe you are doing the business and you're trying to look for extra things that to improve your current the business. Okay, then you wanted to improve, or maybe you ask your staff to improve something, or to send your staff to attend the training, put them in the east. This will be help them to self-improvement, having the progression. Or you wanted to have your long-term wealth, such as those assets, land, property, or the gold or silver, or this sort of things that you can consider, because this is the sector that for you to do sort of like the educations, that to learn something for the long-term wealth. Important thing is learning academic, all the sort of things, how to improve yourself. Or maybe your children doing the homework right now, mommy, or daddy, I don't know how to do all this sort of things. Why not they put them when they do the revisions or do the upcoming, prepare for the upcoming the exam, then put them, just prepare the table there, and then arrange the table, put in the east side, and then just do the related actions. Same goes like your company right now have a new, require new skill, and then you know that you do not have this skill, then you can self-improvement and do this self-value added. Okay, it's very important that we need to self-value added. It's no point that need to force someone to do something. The person have to do it by themselves. Okay, included children. Otherwise, you're forcing them, they cannot remember. Maybe they can remember once or what, but long term they will feel like, they angry you. Why you force me? Yeah, and one more thing that important now. If let's say each sector have a negative landform or negative the outlook, the view, or maybe you can see the internal that will have some internal starchy, try not to put your kid into this area, because they might be have easily to get injured or easily get immune system is a bit low. What I mean is, if let's say the children is like currently to their health like a bit like currently to under medications or a bit like weak, do not put your kids in this area unless the person is healthy, and then you can use. Mostly is for the kids. If let's say they are healthy, it's all right. But if you feel like something not right, then don't ask your kid use the east sector. Got it? All right, now moving on. This one. How many of you want to have a breakthrough? Type me a 28. How many of you want to have a breakthrough? No one? Wow, very good, very good. Because no matter how, right, every one of us, we wanted to have a breakthrough. If not, then you feel like the life is so like that. You feel like something is not like something that you wanted to be improved even more better. Isn't that true? It can be breakthrough into the different way. Okay, this is the one that I'm going to share about the breakthrough in your what? Breakthrough in your current, your career, or in your business. Or in very specific is harness your leadership skill and your influence skill. Because regardless that you are the business person or you are your as an employee, or right now that you are caring for your children or so on, all this leadership skill and the influence skill is very important, because they can listen on you and then you can influence with positively to the others people. So this is one of the breakthrough, harness this thing. How to do that? Reading book or practicing in this north sector. Or some of you work in the very high profile, meaning that the company is very high focus and invest so much of the million project in this, and then so happen you are in this project, or suddenly your boss give you the important task to do, or your client require you some very important things that ask you to do, whether you are possible to do it or not. But if you know that if you do this already and then you do it successfully, then this client potentially will be continue give you a business. So this is the one that I mentioned, breakthrough. So what you need to do is harness it, your leadership skill, your influence power, and be more perseverance and patient. It's very, very important. At the same time, when you use the North sector, that is easily to get noblemen to come to support you. Or maybe you feel like, I do not need to have a nobleman support. Somehow you have during this month, somehow you have this kind of ability or this kind of idea, know how to solve problem or know how to solve situation. Or sometimes that you feel like, all the while that you might be not aware, suddenly this one, you suddenly feel like, I know how to solve. I suddenly have no idea. All the while, how come I never thought about that? But I using this North sector, I found that I have some idea already. This is the North breakthrough. Okay, do you like this? Give me a 1 if you like the breakthrough in the North. Right now, you already roughly to know that, which sector to use it already. Yeah. Of course, it's in line with your actions, So the things is actually I break down the very different sector that what you can use and so on. Now moving on, this one, balance, which is located in the Northeast sector until the 4th April. So with the North, that like just now that earlier on I mentioned about the early the month, the internal well-being, inner self, right? So if let's say that you want to enhance this aspect, then you can consider using the Northeast sector to realign or readjust your own thought, your own mind, your own physical body, stay in the calm and peaceful mood. Meaning that will not easily get triggered by the others people or someone that stay in the house. They always very like to complain. It's like Red Phoenix complain. Then you might be need to have yourself cultivate your thought, your mind, and your physical body in line in the calm mode. No matter how the surrounding is chaos, your inner self is peace and your calm. So no matter how you feel very calm, and then you can work on your current activity, you will not easily get affected, especially that you see the numbers of the cases or the global news. Sometimes might be feel very upset, right? And sometimes feel very sympathy and so on. But at the same time, we also need to take care of ourselves. This year the water is strong, correct? So people emotionally might be easily get affected. Isn't that Northeast this month is a time for you to cultivate this, that readjust your own thought, your own life, physical body? It will not easily get emotion. It will not easily get triggered, or it will not easily feel like I'm not good enough. I feel that I can do even better or so on. But yes, it will be great that you have this kind of thought, but do not continue to stay on that. Every day keep on saying that you're not good enough. Do some actions, or having a time for self-reflections, or finding the purpose. Maybe all the while that you very, very busy with your work. Okay, very, very busy. But this month that maybe you try to pull back 1 hour per day, or maybe weekend, 1 week, 1 hour. Okay, finding your purpose. What is your purpose in this life? Besides, I'm not saying that the money is not important. I'm not saying that money is not important. But have you ever asking back, what is your purpose in this life? Until that you don't want to have any the regret. When you look back, you will not have any the regret. What sort of the things that you're not yet done and then you wish to do something? It can be the simple thing, it can be a big scale thing, or it can be the middle thing. Plan out something. Maybe you can using the northeast sector and then plan out what is your purpose in life, what you plan to do. Not the working, or maybe you can do your self-reflection. Or maybe you do some reading, personal improvement, all those this kind of reading, or dancing, listening song that is like soothing your emotion. All this also is in line our inner self. Correct? At the same time, you might have a different kind of thought. Try to stay focused. Plan something, or maybe just a short-term goal, or maybe just a one week goal. Like example, like this upcoming week, what you plan to do something to yourself, no others people, to yourself, that make you happy, make you feel great, that after you do something already, then you feel great. Example, I can give the example, like you have how many of you have done the body combat or those exercise class? Starting, you feel like, wow, yes, you know, right? When you are in the body combat class, starting off, you feel okay. Then after that, go to the middle sections already, middle hours already. You feel like, oh, I want to give out. I want to give out. I want to give out. Your body also suddenly like this already. But after you've done the whole hour classes, you come out, you feel great. Yes, tired, I know, but you feel great. Even though your hair is messy and so on, you feel great because you achieved something. You feel great to your body. This is a keyword. So this is a simple thing, maybe right now, I'm not comfortable. You, like, let's say you say, I'm not comfortable, go to the fitness first. But what if like you turn on the YouTube there and then do some exercise? Also can. Okay, do something to you, do something to your body, make you feel great. I just give the example, by the way. Right. Now moving on, there will have 3 things that I need to mention about this. Right. So there will have 3 part from the left to the right. All right. So for the Northwest, we talk about the Northwest first, yeah. For the Northwest this month, this one will have a very special the condition. If let's say that Northwest have a very nice view outside, or there's no sachi at all. So in case that some of you that you will be wondering, what kind of the sachi? Sachi is easily to see, such as the pylon. Especially if you are in Malaysia, you will know that our pylon, some country will not have this kind of pylon, or death tree, the lamp post, or the sharp thing is pointing towards your property at this Northwest sector. Okay, and then also that it could be the internal thing, or might be very tiny thing that is not significant, but if you experience enough, or some of the Feng Shui practitioner or me can notice that there is a there is a sachi. This kind of a tiny thing is like out of sudden that you will see something is a cover to pointing out. This kind of also sachi. Or it can be your internal, your house, the structures, all this type of thing, or the way that you position your item, somehow it can be formed as a sachi, directly pointing. All this sort of thing can be the sachi. Okay, actually I mentioned about the sachi before. So right now I want to mention about this. If let's say I have a northeast sector, you notice that this kind of the things form the sachi, or there is no mountain, no hill, all this sort of thing. It can be easily have this kind of weak mind. The person, if using this Northwest, having a weak mind, meaning is what? Meaning that this person easily have the hallucinate, or have this kind of mindset is like the ghost or spirit, or this kind of the mindset. Okay, or somehow that this person will have this kind of health issues, such as the migraine, headache, stomach pain, or having those related the blood pressure. Okay, this is the negative side. If let's say that Northeast have this. But what about the positive side? Positive side for the Northwest sector, if let's say have a very nice view, you can see the mountain and then very big hill, the hill that see very nicely one, all this, that means that this will be increase your intuition. This month, Northwest sector will give you the opportunity to increase your this kind of intuition, also called as a sixth sense, or somehow you know that have much more alert. Example, like when you do your investment, right? After you bought your things already, you bought your stock. Isn't that is sometimes you need to have this kind of intuition when is the date and the time to release out. When you see the pricing like up and down, up and down. Isn't that intuition is very important? So the Northwest can be considered using this month. At the same time, like earlier on, I shared out about the spiritual, right? So if let's say you would like to have a harness or started to be more to spiritual, more awakening, to more enlightenment, to get not so much facing this kind of the chaos things, but then you wanted to be seek much more guidance of spiritual awakening, like the aha moment like that, to understand the whole life like this, your life purpose and so on, you can consider using the Northwest as well. Okay, at the same time, also provided with the positive, the landform, the positive side, you also can make use on this sector for working. You will be get more resource support, and it's easily achieve your goal without much effort. Yeah, I know that you're happy already. Yeah. But that's why I say that provided have a positive landform on, that means that no Sachi in this Northwest. So faster check it out after this HUURAY March 2022. So if let's say there's a no Sachi, right, then you can consider the Northwest this month. Yeah, just that sometimes you will feel like people jealous you because that suddenly like this month you are more productive, and then some more you easily get achieved with a certain things like that. Sometimes people will be easily get jealous, and because of they jealous, they betray you, potentially betray you. So it's go back to the earlier on. This month people will be more about the self-centered. They only concerned about their own self, right? So this is the one that it could be lead into like the rolling the ball. This is the things. Got it? And for the, as you can see, right, there will be the left side and the right side, they will be have the same keyword, security. Meaning is what? If let's say your house, your property, example, your main door or your house facing is located in the west or the northwest sector. So the advice that when you go out to work, or you go out to buy some grocery, or need to send some your children go to somewhere, or you need to go out from the house, to remember lock your door properly, and also lock your alarm. It tend to be probably will have a this kind of the robbery or this kind of the cases happen. Store your valuable things into the secure place, into the proper place, or maybe you can send into the bank there for the safety purpose. All right. Okay, now moving on. What about the south? The south sector, this is the month that is very, very bad energy. It can be lead to the person will be kind of like the very addiction into the bad behavior, or indulging into the some certain of the actions, or having like this kind of very deep thought. Deep, they have a this kind of like the overthinking, or some sort of like the addiction behavior, or somehow this person, it can be more to like hot temper and very stubborn. So if let's say, I know, I heard you guys, you say, isn't that the period 9? The 9 is good in the south. Well, this month, south is like not the ideally to consider using this sector, okay? So for the south sector, that tendency person using this sector will be lack of clarity or easily get frustration and depression. We have enough, the entire the surrounding have this kind of thing. We do not need to add on after we know south wasn't good in this month. The energy wasn't benefit at all. Try not to using the south. Or the elders, pregnant women or kids, better not to put them in the south. Unless that you have no other place to do, no other place to spend or to do some your work, then you can, no choice, you can using south, but try not to using in the long hour, such as like the 8 hours. Okay, it's important, take notes. Also health might be impacted. Eyes easily get dry, eyes easily not so good, or easily get tearing or something. Heartbeat suddenly like feel like a bit like ache, or blood illness as well for the south. Take notes. And another one that you might be need to take care of about this. As you can see from this sharing here, as you can see this sharing here, this will with the green color and the light blue color. Green color, that means that it's a year break, the month breaker, meaning that this month is a rabbit month, so it's a month breaker. So do not do any the feng shui activation here. I know that I can hear you, I can hear you. Isn't that, if you, some of you know the feng shui, rabbit sector is too very good, but this month don't do any the activation. Unless you feel like, okay, I take the challenge, I'm okay, whatever it is, whatever it takes, then you can make use on that. But remember, this is the example, so-called a king of the month. You go to kick them, you go to kick the rabbit. Isn't that this king will happy or not? You got it what I mean? So unless that you don't want to do any you want to stay the comfort zone, then try not to using this is two. Basically not advisable to use unless you have your own special purpose with the proper guidance that you must need to use the is two. Otherwise, not advisable. Got it? What about the blue color one? The blue color one is the monthly trickling, meaning that this month, this entire the whole sector, not to do the feng shui activation. Feng shui activation such as to light up the candle, also to put the water, or do the scrubbing the wall, moving the heavy furniture, especially when you're doing your cleaning, or suddenly like you go to hacking, kneeling, all these sort of things also is considered activation. So try not to do that. So in short, mark down this area. Do not do any the feng shui activation. In case that you also wanted to know how to make use on this, you know the 24 mountains as what I'm been sharing here. Then you look for your house floor plan. You can look for my previous last year, earlier the month I shared out about how to measure your house regardless that you are a landed property or staying in the high rise or service apartment, or you are doing your renting or what. Just make sure that you, with whatever that you are staying now, where is the direction, and then measure the direction. After that, overlay with the 24 mountain here. Make sure that this month is 2 and this entire the whole blue color the sector, try not to do any feng shui activation. Got it? Feng shui activation such as just now I mentioned, hacking, kneeling, light up the candle, or put the water, or certainly like your children say that I want to have an aquarium, and then suddenly like you're not aware it, suddenly you put the fish and then with the aquarium put in the, so happen is put in the this sector, then it's considered activate. What if you don't know the date selection? What if the date you put is in the bad day in date selection perspective? So in a way, you activate the negative energy already, you know. It can be cause the unnecessary problem. We try to not to put the extra, the unnecessary thing, you know. Meaning that for the feng shui perspective, you not to go to trigger those negative energy. It's very, very good already. So right now you already know that this two sector, the blue one and the green one, not to do that during this month. Start from today until 4th April. Someone, do you notice that? Do you notice that the rooster also is the month breaker? Sorry, it's typo. Month breaker is the rooster. Rabbit is the month grandeur. Okay, this is a typo. Okay, let me throw. Sorry, this one is the month grandeur. Rooster is the month breaker. Okay, just activate yesterday. Yeah, yesterday okay. Yesterday okay, because yesterday is still the tiger month. Today, start from today. Try not to do the activation in this particular sector. Okay. Right. And also, how many of you want to have a goodies? Give me a double tree. As I appreciate that for you guys that to continue to stay on until now. It's not easy, you know, for these goodies. It takes a lot of the filtering and also a lot of different kinds of consideration to pick up this goodies for you. Okay, let me move on. Goodies. I hope that you will be you like this sharing, because from here, as you can see, right, this is the wealth meeting. How can make use on this is on this day, 15 March, 11 a.m. until the 12:59 p.m. Back face up. It's not feng shui activation. Remember, this is not feng shui activation. This is the action, activity. Important. It's not feng shui activation. It's human action, man action, activity. How to make use on this is right now you still have time, and then you can plan out. You it's regarding about the wealth aspect activity, such as you can do some planning, what's called like the replanning after you read also all this sort of the current situation right now. How can you turn a bit, change a bit with your current planning in terms of your wealth? It can be applied to your career, and it also can apply to your business. At the same time, you also can make use on this sector to meet up someone. Meet up your nobleman or buy in someone that agree with your idea, connecting with someone, meet up, connect, make a good friendship, or can make use on this sector to submit your work proposal or your business proposal. This is a good day for you. Planning a schedule, wealth-related actions. Or what if like you can do like this kind of planning, your project planning. Let's say your current project that need to have the budgeting, right? Or the having a cost discussion, because you need to get agreement with the other party or the different stakeholder, which buyer or which seller can give you the much more better price, also all the things, right? You can arrange the meeting on this day. If this day is available, that with your current, your progress, your work, that it can be prolonged until the 15th March. Or right now that this month suddenly like, yeah, I have this day already, then let's plan something. Or with your current goal, what sort of things that can improve your wealth? Or maybe you can meet up with someone that have a discount the business investment, right? Then you can make use on that. Okay, just example, based on what I've been sharing just now, we know that investment in this month, Southeast is good, right? And this day is on top another layer. How you make use on that is you go to the Southeast sector of your property, or maybe you feel like I'm not staying in my home. I working in my office. Somewhere during this hour, somewhere that day I have to not work from home. I have to go back to the office. Well, your office there will have a different layer, also have a Southeast, correct or not? So as long as, if let's say level 1 Southeast cannot use, and then you use the level 2 Southeast, then back face South, having a discussion or having a meeting with them or having a lunch with them. See, this is how we make use on the energy. Do you like this? Nice, right? So plan something. Or maybe you have a discussion with your boss, or maybe you have you're looking for your potential of the job opportunity, or you know that there will have some hiring from a different department, and then you can make use on the discount, the discussion. All right, now moving on, this one, manifest and wish making. This one, it will be on the 22nd March 2022 morning, 9 a.m. until the 10:59 a.m. back face up. Also, it's not Fengshui activation now. It's you need to do the action related. You can be, how you do it is, after you done your manifest, your wish making already, with whatever the things that you're asking for, do this related action afterward. No need to wait for 1 day or 2 days. Just do after that. And also that this during this hour, right, you can ask for have a better, more clarity in terms of improve your current work. You know much more the priority, that how to make use on that, or get the nobleman help. Having a faith, and then you, because sometimes you will be feel like very much worried, and then very stressful, and sometimes you feel like very lost. You can make use on this hour to manifest, install, invoke the faith, cultivate your improvement, your skill set. All right, now the next one would be the networking and wealth. The networking and wealth, this one is on the 23rd March. It's a whole day, so it's a feel free that for you to use it, as long as you just back face the sub when you having a discussion or you meeting with someone to talk about the wealth related actions or wealth opportunity or collaboration with someone, right? You can still make use collaboration with the Southeast sector, and then do this kind of the networking to get more the new in good right connection come to help you. Isn't that is very important? Because right now, even though you want to look for the new job, right, the faster way is you get the introduced by the someone. So this is one of the way. This is the day that you can consider using it, which is located on the 23rd. Or what if you have an arrangement for your interview, your upcoming potential, the job promotion, you also can consider using this. Okay, now this one, trade victory. Well, how many of you, your trade victory day, if you learn the achievement, you know the trade victory day, yeah? How many of you, your trade victory day is located in the northeast sector, which is your divine blessing day? Trade victory, my favorite. Yeah, That's why that people are like to use the 3 victory day to do their important activity. If let's say this is the day for you that to do your very important task, or you want to accomplish some things, right? You're using your 3 victory day, your higher chances to win is much more higher. So how many of you have your northeast sector is your divine blessing day? Give me a 1. If you don't have, type me a 2. Type me a 2. Okay, okay. Maybe you can rest for a while. Okay, okay. Right. So if you have your divine blessing day, which is located in the northeast sector, listen, yeah, this will be have a 3-day for you. The first day is 8 March, whole day. The second day is 31st March, northeast, still. The third one is 1st April, northeast. Then you might be, today is a 5th already, so it's a few days later, it's the 8 March already. So you can plan something, what you can do. Basically, divine blessing day, how to make use on that is like, with whatever that you wanted to achieve within your capacity, within your possibility that you can achieve at the moment, by using the divine blessing day, is turn your manifest into your reality. So make sure that when you use this day, to ensure that it's clear what you want. Basically, it's a wish making. Is if let's say that you're not sure about the manifest, in another word, is wish making. After that, you do the related actions. So the chances is much more higher than the normal day, because suddenly like the more to like the 5G, the connection already, that boom, just shoot up, have a discount, like the forces is with you, you know, like the may the force with you. 3 victory, this is the meaning for that. A lot of people like the using the 3 victory day, if you know how to. So this is the day for you. But sometimes, right, what if, right, many times in our work, we're trying to work so hard, and then extra push already, and then we wanted to have a get much more chances, much more helping extra hands to come to help us, especially when we are facing the challenge. The challenge can be in terms of our career. No people can support us, or in work, in your current, your business, your relationship, your health. Health cannot, right? No one can support, only the doctor or the medical. We wanted to be make even better, but sometimes that in order to get some things, with the sometimes the extra push, if let's say we might have to, we try to done something is very we put on a lot of effort, time and so on already, somehow that you still feel like you cannot get rich on the certain of a point. Do you feel sometimes like that before? My divine light northeast, any significant? No, because the date just now I shared is only for the divine blessing day. So your divine light day is not counted. So have to look for the other day. Got it? So this month that just now I shared about the 3 victory, divine blessing day for the northeast. So which is the 8th March, 31st March, 1st April is for divine blessing day. Can use. So if let's say your northeast also with the divine light is not counted, you cannot make use on these 3 days. So have to look for the other days. So it's not easy, you know. If you learn the achievement and then you know all these sort of things, right? It's not easy to get the divine 3 victory day. When you know your 3 victory day on the certain day, you better do something, because the forces is with you. The good energy is with you. So guys, you have your divine blessing day in the northeast, you can use. Don't waste it. With the extra push, sometimes that it's like this one, like this man, your car die halfway, and then no way that you need to search for the help, no helping hand at all. Sometimes in the treatment, it can be help you to gain your extra helping hand. I still remember my client, the car broke down out of nowhere. It's a stranger place. It's not familiar place at all. The time is I know the treatment, have to look for the car workshop, right? Based on the achievement chart told me that this certain of the direction. I told my client, you go to this direction. So inside the car, take the compass, check. Okay, this direction, and then drive through this certain of the direction. After that, what happened, say that, hey, you sure? I cannot find any the workshop, the car workshop, you sure? I drive more than 30 minutes already. I cannot see anything. I say, no, in the achievement chart, it told me it's in this direction. Go further, look further. After a few minutes later, my client is really found the car workshop there. It's like somewhere, it's much more far away. It's more than 30 minutes drive. So it's more further inside. So that means that achievement can help you to search like that, Else that in the time is someone she have a very urgent meeting, she have to rush up for something. If you wait for the insurance, the people come to call the tow truck and then come to and change those car battery and so on, right? It take time. By using the achievement, it's a shortcut way to help you to achieve something. So by the way, very good thing is she managed to meet up with her next appointment. Otherwise, it's like good luck for her. So in treatment can use this way. Okay. Not only that, in the treatment, they will have a different area that also can help us to improve our daily life. It's also based on our what sort of the goal that we would like to achieve. Some of you might be not aware about the treatment dunja. So when I say the treatment or the treatment dunja, actually is the same. So it's the application that in Chinese metaphysics that right now a lot of people using. But in the ancient time, classic time, ancient time, this treatment, it has been used more than 1,000 years ago. Some more in the legendary, how many of you heard the Zhuge Liang? Or some of you that you are first time to heard about the treatment dunja. Zhuge Liang is the one of the person also using the treatment dunja to win the war. So in the way that treatment dunja in the olden day, people use it for the war. In the modern day, we can improve our life, improve our work, improve our relationship, and also that what sort of things that we cannot see, or what sort of things that our health currently right now, what is happening, and also what is our relationship, whether with the boss, how can we mitigate on that, or understand that what is my hidden the conscious, or what sort of the things that I'm most concerned about, what is my purpose, what sort of my right now I cannot do my house renovation due to some certain of the constraint. Achievement also can help me to improve my goal. So actually the achievement, I would say that have a lot of benefit for that, right? And not only that, the achievement, it will be help you that if let's say you wanted to do some certain of the decision making, that especially that you already have some plan, but then you're not sure with your this plan, what else the things that you cannot see, or what else the current, the potential things that it will become to you. What is the correct, the bargain that with your current, the client, potential the client, that in order to win the contract, all this sort of thing can using the achievement dunja. So with this in mind, I have this program, which is the Achievement Dunja series program. Okay, so it's a 2022 in 2022 in this year. So it's a live stream program. Yeah, I know that. I know. It's no physical class. It's the live stream class. I feel like it's much more easier to have the live stream class due to the uncertainty now. So it's better to have a live stream class. So with the achievement, the natal reconditioning, this is the program is coming soon, which is on the 25th March 2022, 7:30 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. So this is the class that is more to talk about, to understand yourself. I know that you will say that, what is the difference with the Bazi and the natal reconditioning? It's different system, And then you will see that what sort of your hidden force and what sort of the things that your purpose and what sort of the things that you can do, make use on this. 八字 can tell you certain things, but the Qi is a different perspective to help you to understand you even more better that you're not able to see physically. Okay. And the next one, Qi Wind and Water is on 17th April. With this program is more to understand the environment, the entire the energy, how you make use on that. Okay. So not only that, turn the tide with Qi is around the June or July. This will be because some of you is already told me that they wish to have to attend the live class. So I decided to have this class live again. So this one will be the turn the tide with the Qi, especially certain things, very urgent things that you might not able to fully execute, but you need to do it immediately. This is the program that I'm going to show you and teach you how to use the turn the tide with Qi. Not only that, with my this Qi Dunjia series, they will be have the Qi decree to have to, it's a fresh program and get to know that what sort of the things that your inner self, your Qi decree, how to find back your own things. This will be my Qi decree on June, July, around June or July 2022. Okay. And not only that, I have this, the Qi gaining foresight. This is the one that mostly people would like to using this is because to understand that what is the upcoming, the future foresight, especially that, okay, example, if you want to apply the loan, whether or not your loan is successfully or not, this is can using the Qi gaining foresight to view it, or what sort of the things that you need to be aware, what sort of the things that you need to prepare in order your submission is no any the hiccup. Or this type of foresight, it can be like when you look for your job right now. Everyone, I checked the review already. Company say, website say that this company very good. My friend also told me that this company good. When you do your own checking and somehow you know the achievement, then you found that this job offer wasn't good at all, even though they say that it's good. Do you want to take it or not? If let's say the achievement told you your current job much more better, ask you to stay on, wait for the new one, not this. So it's like somehow the achievement will give you this kind of insight, This is very helpful. A lot of the people like to using the achievement right now, especially right now, you don't know your colleague, your peer, maybe they already know the achievement. And do you think that is they will be get much more higher chances to win or to achieve their goal much more faster if you know that they learn the achievement, right? So from here, as just a summary, as you can see, they will have the Qi natal reconditioning on 25th March, and the Qi wind and water is on 17th April. Turn the tide with Qi is around the June or July. Same goes to the Qi decree and the gaining foresight. So with all this program, the price is a ringgit Malaysia 2997. The best thing is have the replay for unlimited replay for 30 days. If let's say some of you might have some urgent things that last minute that you cannot attend, or maybe you already attend, you wanted to review back the whole program or certain of the information you want to know. So I give you all unlimited replay for all my achievement live stream program for 30 days. So that you can rewatch, replay unlimited time within these 30 days. It's priceless. Okay, the best part is this one. Ace of Achievement. So this program is normal price is a ringgit Malaysia 997. It's a 2 days virtual live stream program. So it's for the advanced achievement user. So that means that you will have a 5 core program in the Achievement Dunjia series. Additionally, you will have this extra program, which is the Ace of Achievement, to bring your achievement level to the new high level. So this will be more applicable, the program that much more complex, and you can make use on this into your real life situation, such as in your business or in your money related those things, or with your current the work environment and your health, or maybe someone that they wanted to know and so happen you know the achievement. You can make use on this knowledge to gain this extra unfair discount advantage that people cannot see, but then you can see, and then you know how to make use on that. Not only that, if you know this, you also can help your people surrounding you in the way when they wanted to know something, or they look up you, they say, hey, help me to check this, help me to check that. So it's actually an unfair advantage for you, right? This is exclusive for you guys, as I have not launched in the program, and this is for you, right? So in summary, this is the total, the price, which is the 3,994 ringgit Malaysia. And with this right now, have your early bird price. So the early bird discount is until the 13 March 2022. Okay. So the price is a ringgit Malaysia 1497. That means that you get entire the whole thing, whole package together with the advanced level program with this price, ringgit Malaysia 1497. And for you, if you are interested, click into this QR code link, scan this, or to this link here in the chat room here. Yep. Okay, and especially that you wanted to improve your life, because everything is moving. If you learn the I Ching, everything is moving. And what is the thing that you wanted to do for yourself? You need to act, right? What is the meaning of the act? Action change things. With whatever the things that in the past that you don't like, and this is the time for you to change it. If you're not happy with your current the things that you are facing right now, time to change it. Because whatever the action is the past, it will be lead as who we are right now. Many times we would like to talk about the fate and the destiny. In Chinese metaphysics, actually, there will be have fate and destiny. Is the fate is the chart or our parents. We cannot choose, because this is the what we are, who we are. Destiny is the one that how you choose your life within. In the Chiman Dunja, we always say that heaven, man, and earth, and also the universe. Man is the one that maybe all the while that you feel like some things that you need to change something, then this is a time for you to change something. Because you are possibility to change anything that you want, provided you know what you want. Okay, because if you don't like something, change it. What for you want to continue to stay on in the something that make you feel very unhappy, not comfortable? So if you are looking to improve your life, now this is a time for you to take your action. Sign up for the achievement program as the early bird price package now until 13 March 2022. This is the QR code scanning, or you can click into the link here based on the chat room. Right, now we already go through that the whole month, how we make use on the energy. We know what is going to happen, and then how we can remember the goodies, how to make use on the discount the day itself to help us. At the same time, I do have this launching for the Achievement Dunja. So with this, you will see that there will be have a 5 core module together with this prepare for you that as an advanced program. That material that is enough for you that you can see how you make use on to improve your current life now. It can be improve your health, your business, your wealth, or your relationship as well. Okay, let me see the question. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that you are enjoyed with these sections, and to help me to click the like button and to share to all your friends. Okay, if have a good sector for job interview. Okay, what do you think that which sector for you to do the job interview? For your job interview, let's say you directly to facing you already have a job interview on the certain date. Then you use the Southeast sector. Yeah, good. Or if let's say right now you're already looking for a job, right? Why not you push the potential those potential the job interview on those dates that I given. It's much more higher chances to win the job. Not possible. Why? What do you mean? Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Well, okay, I tell you. So tomorrow with the meetings, right? You just go to the Southeast sector. If regardless that in your current property or in your office, you look for the Southeast sector. Use the sector itself for interview. Okay. Good luck for you. I hope that you got it. Yeah. Happy for you. I wait for your good news. Stay safe, everyone. Whenever you are, important, and be grateful what we have. Important. Before you sleep, thinking back, what is the great things happening around you today? And if you want to improve your life, this is the achievement dunja for you. Click into the link button here or do this QR code scanning. I see you there. Bye.